Hello everybody and welcome to explorerhop. Today we have a composite shape in front of us and our job is to find the surface area and the volume of this composite shape. So let's start off by finding the surface area of it. We know that the top half of this is half of a sphere, so we can start off by writing down the formula for the surface area of a sphere, and that is area equals 4 times pi times the radius squared. That means if we substitute in our values, we get 4 times pi times 4 squared, because the diameter is 8 centimeters and radius is equal to the half of diameter, which is 4. So this is equal to 200.96 centimeters squared. But remember, this is only half of a sphere, so we will divide it by 2. And that gives us 100.48 centimeters squared, since it's half of the sphere. So now that we have the surface area of that top part, let's find the surface area of the cylinder portion of this composite shape. So for the surface area of the cylinder, that is equal to 2 times pi times the radius times the height plus pi times the radius squared, because the top circle isn't counted. So we'll substitute in our values, and that gives us 2 times pi times 4 times 6, because 4 is the radius and 6 is the height, plus pi times 4 squared. And this gives us 200.96 centimeters squared, which, if you'll notice, is pretty cool because it's the same value as the entire surface area of the sphere. So if we find the sum of this, which is 200.96 centimeters squared and 100.48 centimeters squared, the total surface area is equal to 301.44 centimeters squared. And we can box this because now we've gotten our first answer. Now we need to find the volume of the sphere, or volume of the sphere first and then volume of the cylinder. So for the volume of the sphere, the formula is 4/3 times pi times the radius cubed, which is equal to 267.95 if you work that out on a calculator, because we know that the radius is 4 from finding the surface area. Now for the volume of the cylinder, V of cylinder, the formula for this is pi times the radius squared times the height, which is pi times 4 squared times 6, which amounts to 301.44 centimeters cubed. And this is interesting as well because 301.44 is the same value as over here for our surface area, but we need to find the sum of these two values for the total volume. Therefore, the total volume, well, actually we forgot a step. We actually, since this is half a sphere, we need to divide it by 2. That's a little sneaky thing that we need to remember when we're only working with half of a shape. We need to divide the value we get by 2, and that gives us 133.97 centimeters cubed. Now we can find the total volume. So the total volume is equal to 133.97 centimeters cubed plus 301.44 centimeters cubed, and that amounts to 435.41 centimeters cubed. And here we have our total volume, and there we have our total surface area. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you in the next lesson.